And here I am, I have to pretend like I'm mad too. But inside, I'm about to win $20,000.
Hey! Say it louder. Can you say it louder? Hey! Say it loud. Say it loud.
So there's a kid by the name of E. That's all I'm gonna say is E. He used to come in every day and he'd be like, yo, man, I'm telling you, the Cowboys is easy money today. And I'd be like, oh, okay. And I would just watch it. I wouldn't pay no attention. Later on, I'd be like, damn, he said the Cowboys, they lost. So I noticed this pattern. He would come in every day and he'd be like, Larry, if you want some money on the board, bet against the Bucks today. And I'd be like, oh yeah? Finally, I started like kind of really keeping track. I'm like, this motherfucker don't win. Like, so one day he came, he said, he was like, yo, listen, the Lakers, if you want money today, you want to pay your power bill and your rent today, bet the motherfucking Lakers. Guaranteed money. And I said to myself, this is the day. I'm just going to go ahead and make the jump. And I went in and I took $22,000. I think they was playing the Dallas Mavericks. I was getting like plus 10. He was like, he just kept saying, easy money, baby, easy money. And I went up at 22,000. And so he thinks that I'm betting the Lakers. So I'm sitting with him like he's a little couple, and I'm over with him, and I'm like, the Lakers jump out, the Lakers. He said, I told you, motherfucker, I told you, baby. I'm like, yeah, baby. And in my mind, I'm going, damn, this motherfucker might win the day that I bet against his ass, right? But lo and behold, to ease form, as the game progressed, the Mavericks started to come back. And here I am, I have to pretend like I'm mad too, but inside, I'm about to win $20,000. You know what I'm saying? So it just became this thing. So the Lakers going to lose, and I took one of the like old parlay tickets I had, and I crumbled it up. I said, you motherfucker, Eric, and I threw the ticket and I threw it in the trash. Man, you fucking cost me $20,000. Don't worry, big dog, you get it back tomorrow. I'll get you another winner. So it was just so crazy because I felt like I was an actor because I had to act like I was upset and mad, but inside I'm fucking dying because two things. Number one, I found me somebody that just can't win a fucking game. And every day I know I'm coming in and betting against this motherfucker every day. And I had to pretend like I was upset and mad, and I really wasn't. I was ecstatic inside. I was already spending the money. I was thinking of all the things that I was going to do with the money. And to this day, I see him still. And like, so long story, I kept that. I won, I'm not exaggerating, I won probably 8 days in a row. And to get to the point where I was like, I had to pretend like I was mad at him. Yo, bro, you keep losing my fucking money. You killing me, E. I'm not rocking with you tomorrow. Every day I'm going in and I'm acting like, yo, we're gonna get a win today, E, because I'm tired of this shit. 8 days in a row, I swear for you, I won. And that's probably one of my most funniest, because there's nothing really, gambling is a little tough, but you do find moments where you see people like that. And to this day, he doesn't know I bet against him every fucking game. Every game. Number one, they bet parlays. It's the number one. Number two is lack of discipline. The third one is going in the sports book and listening to other people. That's probably the biggest one that I see. I've seen so many people come in and go, yo, I'm betting the Clippers today. And then they'll go talk to Joe Blow and somebody else, and they'll be like, yo, man. I look up and I'm like, Clippers won, you got the money. He goes, man, I changed my ticket. Somebody else told me they like this and I went with and that's the biggest thing. Discipline is probably the biggest one in parlays. Everybody thinks those I call them lottery tickets. They shouldn't be called parlays. They should really put lottery tickets on it because that's what they really are at the end of the day. For those guys that really understand what this is, the business of it, it's the lottery tickets. I got thousands of lottery tickets in my drawer though, from when I was younger and I didn't know no better. You know what I'm saying? I really didn't know any better. I had a guy tell me one day, he was like, I was betting 3-team parlays for $1,000. And I come in, I lose one game. And then finally he goes, don't you feel like a sucker? Don't you feel like a lollipop? I So why the fuck would I feel like a lollipop? He goes, because you were 66% yesterday and you lost money. That's horrible. In order to make money in sports betting, you have to win like 52.8%. I'm winning 66% every day, but I'm losing because I'm betting parlays. But when I hit, I'm talking big shit though. I'm like, yeah, man, I hit this 3-team parlay, man, paid me $12,000. But then I got a stack. I'm like, I literally have a stack that I started a little base wall and I started gluing all the tickets. So when you come to my house and like, it's gonna be my wallpaper. So when you're in there taking a dump, you're gonna see all the tickets that I lost. I call it the $10 million shitter, because if you add up all the tickets, it's like $10-15 million that I would have won. You know what I'm saying? But while you're in there taking the shit, you can look, oh, you lost a 3-team and it would have paid him $100. You know what I'm saying? A real true honest take, I would say I've probably made about $3 to $4 million. And but what I've done is I've always parlayed it. I've always parlayed it into, you know, if I win $400,000 in a season, I would take that and I wouldn't bought houses in the hood. You know what I'm saying? So like, if you do that, then I'm gonna say I made $6 million, $7 million, right? If you say that, you know. To buy to grow, I use all sportsbook money. Every nut and bolt that we built, for the most part, we end up getting investors later, but 90%, 80% of that money was from me going in going, hey, can you guys leave me alone for about 3 or 4 days? And then I would come back and they'd be like, because they go, we need AC units. And I'd be like, how much are those? They'd be like, oh, well, we got one from Train and the bill was $120,000. So I would go to the sports book and have like 15, 20,000. I'd be like, all right. 2 days later, I'd come back and go, yo, here's the money. Literally, you know. But books don't like that. So, you know, they started to fuck with me at that point. But I'm gonna say 3 to 4 million from the book, and then taking that money and then expanding it to other things is, you know, kind of building the wealth. You know what I'm saying? Doing things like buying Sprinter vans and traveling with my crew. You know what I'm saying? Or letting you take the van and then you go travel with your family and enjoy it. Like I did stuff like that to kind of get away from the book, so they couldn't get it back. There's a song by Frank Sinatra, and he says, you know, riding high in April, shot down in May. That's the realest thing. I've seen guys go in. I know another guy, I'm gonna call him D. And I've seen D walk in with $300,000-$400,000 in a bag. And I'm like, yo, why don't you take that? And I carry my money everywhere I go. He did not want to not be with his money everywhere he went. And he would come in and then $300,000-$400,000 literally. And then 2 days later, he'd come on, hey man, let me hold 500. You'd be like, what? What? So those are the lessons that I learned. To me, is like, you have to do something with the money. If you don't, you give it back. I had an OG from LA. He was older. He came. He said, back in the day, you know, the old school. You know, he's telling the story. I used to walk 7 miles in the snow. Well, he was one of them brothers. But he was like, yo, back in the day, I remember I won $50,000. You know, back then that was like winning $200,000-$300,000 a day. You know, youngster. Because he sees me and the other guy winning a lot of money, and he's like, you got to do something with the money. And from that day on, I started really taking my other investments very seriously. Going to my hood, seeing Hispanics come in, build a house. I'm like, yo, give me that crib. You don't want that. And they trying to flip it anyway. They buying them for $30,000 and flip them for $50,000. I'm like, give it to me. Pause. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? You know, I'm like, give me that. So I started running that up and going. It's buying houses in my community. It's probably one of the proudest moments for me to grow up and think back to as a kid, I used to play in these neighborhoods and then to say, oh, I own that house. Oh yeah, by the way, I own that house. And then go around the corner and be like, I own that house. Like those are like really proud moments and then for me to start fixing them up, what I noticed in my neighborhood was it really gave my neighborhood some morale, right? Because I'm like, yo, what you want? Like, you know, I started going through and I'd be like, yo, we gotta clean up the neighborhood. You know what I'm saying? So I take the kids and we clean everybody's yard, cut their grass, you know what I'm saying? Get the kids $10, $20. Like I saw my community kind of uplift a little bit. And that's why I say that in our communities, we really only need a little bit of tender love and care at the end of the day to make things better. You know what I'm saying? I wish we were more kinder to each other in this world. This world is harsh, man. This world is harsh. Like, I wish we could be more kinder. I wish we could be more gentler with each other. I wish we would have more patience with each other. I wish we would love each other a little bit more. If I could scream that to the world, that would be my thing. I really wish we could do that as humans and make the world. I know it doesn't work that way, but the question is, if I could scream that, no, motherfuckers probably wouldn't care, but I'm just saying, like, I think the world needs a little bit more love, man. All right, what's up, everybody? I'm Lucky Larry from Las Vegas, Nevada, Berkeley Square to be exact. 89106-702 representer. Everywhere I go, I'm one of the best handicappers in the world.